Hello, how is everybody doing today? Today we're going to be going over my team builder for Brian. Right off the bat, that is a very scary team. Ashgren plus Mega Diancie and Glow King. I am very scared of that core. It's a very scary offensive core with some very good defensive backbone pivots. I already talked about Glow King, but Salamence and Caesar are amazing defensive Pokemon. Other Pokemon on that team that scare me are Raikou and Mudsdale, so should be a fun time. To start things off, we have Aegislash. Aegislash is kind of my soft-ish check to Mega Diancie. The only thing Diancie has to hit it is Earth Power, which does around 50% when I'm shielded, so it should be forcing it to switch out, and still doesn't want to risk taking a Flash Cannon. And it's the same set we brought to the previous battle. The only difference is we don't have Toxic, which might come back to bite me, but my reasoning was the Pokemon that are going to be switching in on Aegislash are probably going to be Glow King or Caesar. Both of those are immune to poison. Diancie on its own is also immune to Toxic because of Magic Bounce, so I didn't value Toxic all that much. That might come back to bite me. We'll see. I figured having something to hit Caesar neutrally would be a little bit better. Same with Glow King, or super effectively, I guess. But yeah, if I end up regretting that, I did think about it. After that, we have Ferrothorn. It was originally going to be... Oh, hold up. Pretend like you didn't see that. It was originally going to be max physical attack. But we're just so weak to Ashgren and Mega Diancie that I need a Spadef backbone to be able to consistently pivot in on those. This thing pretty handily deals with Ashgren. The only thing it has to hit it is Low Kick, which is a problem, admittedly. I'm not really expecting physical. A Tech Gunk Shot is probably as physical as they'll get. But Power Whip gives us the ability to deal with them. Knockoff is here to hit Glow King and knock off its item. We have enough speed to get uninvested Glow King as well. So that'll be big. So overall, pretty standard Ferrothorn set. 2 attacks, 2 tech moves. Leech Seeds for recovery. The Leech Seed on recovery for other Pokemon is huge because we don't have a ton of great recovery options for the team. So I really, really value Leech Seed. After this, we just have 4 attacks Mega Glade. These 4 moves hit everything neutrally or super effectively. Close Combat's a clean KO on minus defense nature Mega Diancie. Knockoff hits Glow King super effectively, Ice Punches for Salamence, and Fire Punches for Caesar. So, like, theoretically, when this thing gets in, it's claiming a KO, ideally. The only thing that I could see that can potentially switch in on it consistently is Raikou, and it only gets, like, 1 pivot in safely. So it should be getting a KO whenever it touches the field. Or, like, a Scarf Salamence that I clicked the wrong move, and it's Scarf, so that's the other thing. We're not Triple Axle because Ice Punch, or I don't want to activate Stamina on Mudsdale 3 times. Ice Punch will just be stronger in general against that thing. And once we've Mega Evolved, Inner Focus prevents Salamence from intimidating us. So Ice Punch should be plenty strong for what we need. After that, we have Assault Vest Crocodile. I wasn't really sure what to do with Crocodile. I knew that I needed a ground type for Raikou, so it was between this and Silvally, and Intimidate is kind of what won me over. I think having Intimidate for Salamence so it can't set up and sweep late game, having Intimidate for Caesar is huge, Dragon Tail as well to be able to phase set up Pokemon out will be nice. With Assault Vest, we are never 3-hit KO'd by Aura Sphere, unless it's Life Orb, I believe, or higher, or stronger. And then Knockoff, again, is just amazing. Rock Tomb is for speed control. If Salamence has gotten this boost, that'll be handy. Rock Tomb guarantees that Diancie is in range of close combat, and it will be slower. And Dragon Tail, again, I've already explained that. That's just for phasing. Very nice to have. Rotom Heat is going to be our main Mega Caesar, our main regular Caesar, excuse me, pivot. It's also a pivot if we have scouted Salamence and seen that it's physical. That's a big if. But basically, Caesar can potentially end up being a problem if our 2 steel types are chipped heavily. So this is going to be our main answer to it, and pretty much any physical attacker. We wall Mudsdale, and if Ashgren is physical, we can probably take a waterfall. I haven't actually calced that, but off the top of my head, if it's in regular Greninja form, definitely. If it's Ash, I'm not positive. Either way, this is gonna be our main physical pivot. It always comes in on Caesar and gets a free Will-O-Wisp. Even if Diancie comes in, we're a fire type, so we're immune. Defog is just there for hazard control, overheat to nuke the Caesar, and Volt Switch to get on out of there. And finally, we have Scarfini. I think this is going to be my planned lead. It kind of depends on what they end up bringing. But getting a trick off early would be huge. Getting a Scald, Moonblast, like they don't have a resistance to these 2 moves. So it should be able to always click something and be somewhat offensive. The speed basically guarantees that we're faster than Gren if we keep our Scarf, even if it's at Battle Bond form. If we lose the Scarf, Taunt is nice for shutting down Caesar, so it can't set up or roost. Scald just for random burns, and Moonblast for good coverage. So yeah, that's the team. We're going to be hopping into the battle here shortly, and yeah, so stay tuned. See you in a bit. All right, and we are back, and my opponent's team is deciding not to load into the battle, but that's fine. We're going to pretend like we see what's in front of us, and we're just going to click buttons. I think Feeney's, I talked about it being my plan lead, and I think that's going to be my plan lead. I think it kind of gets to click trick or click a super effective attack on lead. So yeah, we'll lead Feeney. Diancie, perfect. Kind of wish I was... We're going to click Moonblast. If Slowking comes out, so it's not the end of the world. Oop. He stayed in. That's fine with me. This doesn't reveal that I'm Scarf either, which is interesting. There go Crook. Should have been Pursuit. Pursuit would have been clutch. That is fine. Ooh, Trick Room. It's fine, we're just gonna knock off. Nothing wants to take this knockoff. We'll live anything that this thing throws at us. And we're protected from like Scald Burns because of terrain. Trick Room is interesting, because they have a lot of fast Pokemon. I'm guessing they want to bring in their Caesar? Like, nothing wants to take an Earthquake here. I was kind of expecting Assault Vest. No item revealed, so I'm gonna guess it's Culver. That is amazing damage. Let me go into Rotom. Perfectly fine with that. Give me this Will-O-Wisp, pretty please. Will-O-Wisp is free. It hits everything. He hasn't Mega Evolved. Should have been Boots, I'm thinking. I was Boots at one point, and then I dropped it for leftovers. Yeah, getting a Wisp off is better, I think. Like, either negating leftovers on Raikou, or getting a burn off on one of his offensive Pokemon, so it's going to be steadily chipped down, is going to be huge. Burn on Slowking would be really nice as well. So we'll see what they click. Amazing. Oh, nice. Now I get a free defog. I only did 35. Jeez. Fizdef Rotom was the answer. Losing leftovers isn't the end of the world. I'm gonna overheat and give them a free pivot back into Diancie, I think. I think I'm fine with that. Set up Raikou could be a problem. We have Krook for that. It's not the end of the world. Amazing. All right. Rotom has done its job. The Scizor is taken care of. Amazing. If Diancie comes out, I'm just going to Wisp. If Raikou comes out, I'm going to Volt Switch. Kind of expecting a substitute. Not that. We live everything. I want to click Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb... Does Rock Tomb guarantee we're faster? Hold up. This is something I should calc. No, we're not guaranteed faster. I'll just Earthquake. That's fine, we live. Even the crit. Amazing. Crit for a crit. I'm not going to complain. And I don't think that crit mattered as well. Ashgren is here. I wish rocks were up so I could sack Rotom to that. I'll go into Ferrothorn. Respectable. And I think I'm gonna Leech Seed first. And I will Power Whip. Nice. Ferrothorn. Glad it wasn't offensive. Oh, I really want to knock this thing off. But I think I'm going to sack Rotom. I don't think there's any point to keep it around. That's fine. We'll Wisp. Volt Switch. I want to keep Krookodile alive so we can intimidate the Salamence, I think. Is last move Flamethrower? I feel like it has to be Flamethrower. Either way, I don't think Aegislash does a whole lot this game, so I'm going to pivot into Aegislash on a potential Sludge Wave. If I click Flamethrower, they got me. It's fine. Okay. We lived either way. So we can King Shield here. Oh, we're just out of range of clicking Substitute. That's unfortunate. Seed-Berry, that's smart. That makes sense. The Trick Room. We will King Shield. Alright, so it's a 50-50. They can either click Sludge Wave again, or they can click Fire Blast. The fact they haven't gotten Salamence leads me to think that it's a late game sweeper, so I definitely want to keep Intimidate alive. I definitely need one of my 2 steel types. If we go into Feeny, he Sludge Waves, we go back into Aegis Slash, we King's Shield. And that's the last turn. Yeah, that guarantee stalls out the 3 turns of Trick Room. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful. Ah, look at this. Expertly playing around the Trick Room. Definitely not getting lucky on these 50-50s. It was a smart pivot. But we can go into Beanie now. We should live a Gunk Shot. We'll KO back with Moonblast. We lived a crit Gunk Shot as well. That's amazing. If he goes into Slowking, it's fine. We can go into something else. Are you Scarf Solomons? Nope. Weakness Policy. Ah. We're not max speed. Did I just choke? We're spit F Ferrothorn. Shoot. I think Earthquake just sweeps. Wing Beat? Let's go. Okay. Oof. No, it lived on 1! Oh no. That's unfortunate. Should have been Shadow Sneak on Gallade. That would have been clutch. I think that's game. Well, King's Shield. Going to Crocodile. Yeah. GG. Weakness Policy on Solomons was clutch. Yeah, I like that a lot. Very good bring. They calcing to see if they have to click dual wing beat? They definitely don't. GG. Really good battle. Bit of a shame, but is what it is. Weakness Policy Solomons was huge. That did an amazing job. Good game to my opponent. Well, 2-1. What can you do? They definitely brought some cool tech. Yeah. Anyways, I will catch you all next time.